was. I need to start up Xpadder as well. There's a few things that could be wrong here, and already the FPS is very low, so it doesn't seem likely that that was the fix. Just mildly. But the FPS at the minute, maybe say. Hey! That looks better, right? I don't know where it was. Maybe it was OBS. I tried killing everything. I just killed everything and it looks like it sorted it, so we'll take it, right? I haven't got chat on top yet. Let's get chat on top. Hey Blair, welcome. How are you? Yeah, I don't know where it was. I just did a master reset. I killed the PC. Damn right, you Dutch thieves! Thank you, Drake. The stream is much better. I'm hoping you're enjoying it. I most certainly am. We'll keep an eye on it. If it starts dropping again, let me know, guys, because I don't like the stream to be of subpar quality for any reason. And I'd hate for you guys to have to sit through it just because, you know? Excuse me. Yes, it'll make Cloud weaker, but I want them Curas and Curagas to all level up at roughly the same time, you know? Yeah, I don't know what was confusing things. I think it might have been something to do with the Nvidia setup. It could have been, I literally nuked everything, so it could have also been that I've put this to single GUI now, because it really doesn't, I mean, for Christ's sake, it's Final Fantasy VII. We don't need two 1080 Ti's to run Final Fantasy VII. So, I guess that could be it. It could also be just giving OBS a restart. It could have been something malignant lying around in the background. I mean, it could have been any number of things. Usually about 75, so at this rate, let's see, we're getting them in mostly 2, sometimes 3, so let's call it 2 a fight. 75 divided by 2, 76 divided by 2 would be 50 plus 13, 50 plus 13, so 63, no, 25 plus 13. 25 plus 13, that's 38 fights, so we're probably already a way into that as we're powering through. And also we're not taking any nonsense from the feeds either, you know. That's sort of why I gave them both a load of magic, so that just when the feeds appear we can just nope. I mean, you can hit them with the attacks, but the way they were missing earlier, nope, don't like that. As always, you guys, if you think I'm going to miss something, if you see me playing and it looks like I'm going to miss something, tell me. Because I hate to miss tricks on this game. Now probably already had a head start as well by about 5 or 10 times. What I'm saying is, before you know it, we'll have Cloud's level 2. I'll probably put him in the back row then and let Aerith take over, because obviously we all know we've only got one disc with Aerith. Oh, by the way, spoiler alert if you're here. I will be giving away spoilers, so watch out for that. Good measure. I could also play the modded version at some point. In the modded version, we swap out the chibi models for better looking models. The chibis actually fit better, but it was nice playing with them modded things. Like, I've said in Alex's chat before that I started off helping out the unofficial remake of Final Fantasy VII. I quit when they announced it was an official remake because, you know, what's the point? But you know what? Maybe that is just a little bit loud. Let's just turn it down just a little bit. I'm struggling to hit. Take you down even further. Let's go down to casual 14. Yeah, that does. I mean, that's still. Maybe if I bring my mic a little bit closer as well, I give myself a little bit more volume. There we go. Now we should be able to hear me clearly, I hope. Yeah. Was a little loud? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, you know, I can barely hear myself over this. It's still quite loud. The thing is, though, I don't want to mess with, like, my OBS settings for the volume, because I know... That's better, isn't it? Is that better? If that's too quiet now, if I've gone too far the other way, let me know. I don't want to go... I don't want to go messing with my OBS settings because I know that they're just right for getting everyone audible in Zoom. So I don't want to I don't want to play with it too much, you know. I think we're good now. Good. It's quite a pleasant volume for me as well. I've got my own volume as well, so if I want to hear a bit more volume, I can turn it up myself. Teehee. Was anyone keeping count of fights? I used to, you know, I used to be that guy. Sitting with my pen and paper, tallying how many kills each person had got, seeing how long until their next limit. Trying to balance it out so they all hit roughly around the same time, or really pushing one so that everyone would get there at the same time. I could become that guy again, I've got a notepad nearby. Get off my antidote. How dare. How dare. Oh, but of course it's 38 fights times 2 because there's 2 of us, so it is pretty much around 75. Don't know how many we've done. With Aerith in the party, I mean, I got her to kill all the things on her own in the thing, so she's probably started around 10, so she probably needs around 60. I got stuck between them two. That was cool. Oh, whoops. Do you know what, Cloud? You can just have these today. And that, I'm already quite hurt. I'm expecting Cloud to get limit 2 level first. Of course. It's Cloud. Cloud's always first. Okay, if I run out of mana, then that'd be another good reason to run away. Especially because there's just an inn there, we can just, you know, hop to the inn. Everything will be alright. Don't be coy. How are you doing, Drake, anyway? How's it been? Ba ba bum bum. Not copying Madame Gandalf, just scratching the itch, Mad Rogue. Just scratching the itch, you know? It pains me, you know? It pains me when, I see things that get missed and stuff, you know? So, I'm doing this for my own wholesomeness. And plus, our usual crew for the Curse of Strahd, they just couldn't make it tonight. 2 players are sick. 1 couldn't make it. They told us about that months in advance. How dare. You can't scratch a Final Fantasy itch with an ointment, sir. How's it going? Yeah, not too bad. We're just grinding up our level 2 limits now. I'm not sure how far in we are. Like, back in the day when I was being super serious, I would 100% have a notepad out. I'd be tallying how many kills each of them had got. And you know what? I'd probably get to around 30 or 40 each and call it. For now, I think I'm just going to do it based on guilt. Excuse me. And once we get to... let's say 7,000. Once we get to 7,000 gil, I'll go into the village. Or if we run out of MP, whichever one comes first. 7,000 gil or running out of MP. Why don't you get that notepad out and show us how it's done? I mean, I could, if you're insisting. Even better. I can do it truly old school. I've got an envelope. So let's go for Cloud, Barret, Tifa, Aerith so far. I could start keeping count now, you know? Ram bam bam bam. Aerith. Oh hey Danny. Aerith was actually a spelling mistake in the translation. I respelt it to Aerith the way it should be. Call me out. Call me wrong. Welcome, Danny. Danny Edgeby, by the way, to the channel. Nice to see you. Bam, 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 bam. Do I start chalking these up? Perhaps. I'm not, though. I keep saying perhaps I'll chalk them up. Okay, let's start chalking them up. Let's put Cloud down there. I could totally use my setup cam to show you my things as well, but I haven't got my setup cam set up right now. I know it was a spelling mistake, just saying, it should always be Aerith to me. And you know what, Danny? That's totally totally valid. Like, I think a lot of us have a lot of strong emotions compared to these games. Chalking them up, the amount of kills. I think it's... I can't remember the exact numbers. I can't remember. I'm fairly sure for Cloud it's 75 kills until he gets his level 2 limit. I know that's a fairly good... Can I get a gram from you? What kind of gram? Telegram? That's one each. But yeah, I know it's 75 for Cloud. For Aerith, it might be 60, you know? Something niggling at the back of my mind says to me that one of the characters is only 60. It would make sense for it to be Aerith because of her, her lower, well, obviously we all know what happens to Aerith. So it would make sense, but I've got a feeling it was actually like, either one of the bonus characters. I've got a feeling it was, like, Vincent. Chalking them up means something more sinister in my friend circle. Fair? Fair? No, I mean literally chalking them up. Learning how to grind these limit breaks from you, so I have no idea. Really, Nympher? Cool. Yeah, pretty much on every level, it's, Vincent's different because he's got a weird limit. He doesn't have 2-part limit breaks, but, nearly everyone else, the first part to unlock the second part of your tier, Blade Beam is 120? Really? That seems an awful lot for Blade Beam. I could have sworn they were around 75. Did you just look it up, or, And is that adjusted with the patch at all? I could have sworn it used to be 75-ish. I haven't been chalking up again, damn it. That was one each again, anyway. Just looked him up. Nice. Thanks, Drake. So we've got a lot of kills to do. We're not going to do them all here. We're going to carry on with the story in a little bit, but just a little bit of, you know, limit break grinding like this. It helps. Are those killed and needed to unlock those abilities? Yep. It appears Nymphia only needed 40. That could be very true. That'd be 1 for Cloud and 1 for Aerith. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, I knew one of them. It would make a lot more sense for it to be for it to be what is her goddamn name? Aerith. I'm rubbish with names, you guys. I like literature program all the time. Oh yeah, you have Cloud for so much longer than anyone, you know. If you want to grind everyone up equally, like they do come up some levels if you don't grind them. I can't remember exactly how much, but they fall behind quickly, you know. You need to rotate your party to keep them even. But, yeah. Looks like we get some healing next round. Well, we're nearly at 7,000, which is what I said I was going to... Oh, I didn't note it down again, damn it. Yuffie is 64. Yuffie's a chump. And now, one thing that I could never figure out, Drake, and maybe you could now with it up in front of you, is it number of kills from gaining... Is it number of kills from gaining the part 2 ability? Or is it number of kills? It can't be number of kills total. It can't be. Otherwise, like, as soon as you get your tier 1, you'd pretty much get your tier 2 straight off if you didn't know how to do it. Names are hard. Yep. Yep. I'm with you on that train. That's another 1 each. Doom, doom, doom. And Cloud, it would seem, is out of MP. And since Cloud is out of MP, I think it's time we went into the village. Damn, Cloud. From when you get the step before it, yeah. Cloud again. It's going to be Cloud again, isn't it? Cloud again. But since Cloud is out of MP, and we're very nearly at, oh, we might as well go to 7,000 now we're here. 7,000 Gil. He's not going to need to heal that quick. The only problem will be if if we fight bandits. I guess. What did I say? One each. Good, good. So, just in the time I've been keeping track, Cloud's done double the amount of kills that Aerith has, you know? So I guess I can see why it's different. Oh, hi! Yeah, there's a creepy guy in there. Oh, that guy in the pipes is a weird one. No matter what you ask him, he only answers, oh, ah. You ever heard of Wall Market? I have, but I say no. It's a market in the slums of 66. They got everything you could ever want there. If you can get there, that is. The road's something else. This guy is sick. He passed out nearby and someone must have helped him here. This is the one. Won't you help him? Listen, I'm no doctor. Ken, welcome in! No, I guess not. Hey, that man has a tattoo. I think it's the number 2. Oh, hi. What am I doing? I'm walking around looking at the ground. You find a lot of things people drop when you look down. You never know when. You never find them when you're looking up, right? Truth. Truth. We only trade items for gil here. Rude. But you know what? You can take your rude self. Scrat, why are you playing my favorite RPG? You know why, Kent. You know why. Because I've been watching Madden play it. I don't care if it's scrap metal or materia. We can get anything here in the slums. Got a lot of good materia here. Why don't you look it over? Suppose I could use a fire. Balance things out. Yeah, Drake gets it, right? Right, Drake, like, when you watch someone else just, like, I don't want to say mess up, like, she doesn't mess up. She's having a great time. She's playing my favorite game of all time, you know? She's having a wonderful time. Dude, next up, Midgar. Any passengers getting off of Midgar should please ring. You know, Midgar's supposed to be sparkly and springy and sleeky. Oh yeah, someday I'm going up there. Kid, you don't know. Huh? What's that? You want weapons? Too damn bad. I ain't got no weapons to sell you. And the reason is, the weapon store's over that way. You can carry yourself as the law of the slums, but to do that first you need weapons, right? Living in a material world. Should I get some stuff? Might as well. I can start upgrading more materia that way. Just... 2 for now. Get out of the way, doggy. Everything President Schindler says is a lie, but you can't trust that avalanche or whatever you call them. You can't bat it around all you like, but it all comes down to one, and I live like people up there. So who do I believe in? Myself. Me. I never lie to myself, that's for sure. Okay, friend. Turtles Paradise news number 1. For delicious wine with a nice zing to it, stop by the Turtles Paradise. And also, that's it, isn't it? Glug glug. Now no one will find it. Top drawer in the bottom one. Open the hidden drawer between them. 5 gil. Leave it. Needs to work on real-time spell incantations, but it's like, nah. Ken, you know Sheena's going to show you up again. Out of the way, move! You want something? Move into the store! Oh yeah, that's like, it always looks like a doorway, but there's nothing there. That always confuses the hell out of me. Doom, 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 doom. There's always a thing up here somewhere that I usually miss. No. Aoife, Aoife. What do we think, chat? Aoife or Aoife? I'm home, Mom. This is Cloud, my bodyguard. Bodyguard, you were followed again? Are you alright? You're not hurt, are you? I'm alright. I had Cloud with me. Thank you, Cloud. So what are you gonna do now? Is Sector 7 far from here? I want to go to Tifa's bar. Is Tifa a girl? Yep. A girlfriend? Yeah, that's right. I just did it. I did it like ripping a band-aid, okay guys? I just went for it. I just went for it. Also, I'm really washed out. Let's change that a little bit, shall we? There you go. No, Nymphere, Ken, we want Tifa. We know we want Tifa. Tifa is best girl. Tifa is best girl, but we just had to rip that band-aid. We just had to rip it, okay? We just had to rip it. Just because we know she's gonna die doesn't mean we should try and flirt with her. We are loyal to Tifa, okay? Oh, how nice. Let's click on it again. Well, that's nice. Let's see, Sector 7. I'll show you the way. You gotta be kidding. Why do you want to put yourself in danger again? I'm used to it. Oh yeah, Mad Rogue, there's a riot command. When something really bad's going on, you can riot. I am Team Aerith. I mean, you have a better end game with Tifa. Never got on the Tifa train? Oh, used to it. Well, I don't know. Getting help from a girl? A girl? What do you mean by that? You're expecting me to just sit by quietly after hearing you say something like that? Mom, I'm taking Cloud to Sector 7. We'll be back in a while. But dear, I give up. You never listen once you've made up your mind. But if you must go, why don't you go tomorrow? It's getting late now. Yeah, you're right, Mom. Aerith, please go make the bed. That glow in your eyes. You're from Shoulder, right? Yeah, or I used to be. I don't know how to say this, but... Could you please leave here tonight without telling Aerith? You need to go through Sector 6 to get to Sector 7. Sector 6 is a little Dangerous, so you better get some rest tonight. Cloud? Good night. Oh man. Seem pretty tired. Hmm? I haven't slept in a bed like this for a long time. Oh, yeah. Ever since then. My, how you've grown. I bet the girls never leave you alone. Not really. I'm worried about you. There are a lot of temptations in the city. I'd feel a lot better if you just settled down with a nice girlfriend. I'm alright. You should have an older girlfriend, one that'll take care of you. I think that would be best for you. I'm not interested. Ding-a-ling-ling. I must have fallen asleep. Sector 7's past Sector 6. I should be alright by myself. Receive potion. Receive Phoenix down. Yay. And that is not the Turtles Paradise number 2. I don't want to miss the Turtles Paradise things. You know? Yeah, it'll be fine. She's back at the party in a second anyway. Dun 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 dun. You're up bright and early. I couldn't ask you to go. I knew it'd be dangerous. Are you done? You have to go through the slum in Sector 6 to get to Sector 7 Heaven. I'll take you there. Come on. Good night, Mad Rogue. Have a good night's sleep, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you tomorrow. Actually, for now, we will swap the cover onto Cloud because Cloud's is damaging and we're trying to damage people as quickly as possible, and it also gives Aerith a cure as well. That's another one for Tifa. One for Cloud. And another one for Tifa. Oh no, not one for Tifa. Another one for Cloud. Dum, 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 dum. We'll definitely be doing some leveling up here later. I think this is the place with the that's another one for Cloud. Be another one for Cloud. cure yourself. Another one for Cloud. And another one for Cloud. Cloud is cleaning up. Which, all things considered, is good because, you know. Oh. The gate to Sector 7's in there. Thanks, I guess this is goodbye. You gonna be alright? You going home? Oh no, whatever will I do? Isn't that what you want me to say? Take her home. Isn't that a little out of the way? Yeah, I guess so. Can we take a break? Not there yet. Not there yet either. I can't believe it's still here. Cloud, over here. What rank were you? Rank? You know, in soldier. Oh, I was... first class. Just the same as him. The same as who? My first boyfriend. Were you... serious? No, but I liked him for a while. I probably knew him. What was his name? It doesn't really matter. Hey, back there. Tifa? That girl in the cart was Tifa? Where was she going? She looked... kind of odd. None ya. None your business. Wait. I'll go on alone. You go home. Well, shit. Where is it? Damn, misremembering. I'm sure there was a sense material over there. Sorry, I forget every time that I go and click on Twitter. This place is scary in a lot of ways, especially for a girl, so we've got to find Tifa fast. This is Don Keneal's mansion. He's a big shot here in World Market. Listen, the Don doesn't like men, so get the hell out of here. Times are bad. Things been going on in there. Those two don't interact with anything. Try and remember stuff. This is my favorite part of the first disc. Would be. That's why you don't go for too many Titan bangles. We don't need those yet, though. I'm Kevin is excited. Well, guys, that's where I need to wrap up for the night. Oh, I remember. I remember. And should I go or not? I get so mental at times like this. I'm hopeless. Hey, aren't you? What? You mean you're too? Don't bring me down to your level. What? Me too? Decided after this after a lot of deep thought, you know. My last memories of Midgar, you know. But that guy over there kind of scares me. The Honeybee Inn is a private club. Only members can go in. Shoo. Welcome. Even unpopular dweebs like you may meet their destiny here. You looking for a girlfriend? You know a girl named Tifa? Hey, you're pretty fast. She's our newest girl. But unfortunately, she's having an interview right now. Here at the Honeybee Inn, it's customary for all the new girls to be taken to Don Corneo's mansion. Don Corneo is a famous dilettante, and he wants to settle down and is in the market for a bride. Your DM is showing must wrap up at major cliffhanger. Hee Hey, you got a cute one with you. Hey, this looks like the Don's mansion. I'll go take a look. I'll tell Tifa about you. No, you can't. But why? Do you know what kind of place this is? What am I supposed to do? You want me to go? You want to go in with me? Well, being a man, that'd be pretty hard. Besides, if I bust in there, it'll cause too much commotion. But I just can't let you go in alone. Oh man. First, we need to find out if Tifa's alright. What's so funny, Aerith? God, why don't you dress up like a girl? It's the only way. What? Just wait. I've got a cute friend I want to bring. Aerith, I can't. Come on, Noah. Ah, worried about Tifa, aren't you? Then come on, hurry. No, that's the place. That's that one. Excuse me, I'd like to get a dress. It might take a little time. Will that be alright? What's the problem? Well, my father, the owner, has been in a slump lately. You see, he makes all the dresses. And where is your father? He's probably plastered at the bar. You're saying we can't get a dress unless we do something about your father? Yeah, I'm sorry. He's caused so much trouble. You help me bring him back? Well, if we don't do something, we won't get a dress, right? Really? Please, help my crazy old dad. I just don't know what to do anymore. Alright, we'll do something. Let's go, Clap. It was alright. Thank you. Here's an item coupon for the pharmacy. You can exchange it for one item there. That's our last coupon for now. Watch out for our next promotion. Is this the broken one? Whoa! Just stand there, say something! Oh, you have a coupon? Then please select any one medicine you like. Here you are. Hello, Frill Daedra. How are you? Hey, you two, why don't you come get some rest? You have a beautiful room, how about it? Hey man, got a minute? I need to talk, man to man. What is it? Really? I'd appreciate it. I'm sorry, but young lady, would you turn the other way just for a second? Why? Aerith. Gosh. I'm sorry, lady. Now here's the thing. Do you know what that vending machine in the inn? I mentioned to know what they're selling in it. I can't just ask the girl to go get it. What? Why don't I buy it myself? Well, to tell you the truth, I got in a fight with the guy at the inn and I can't go there anymore. Come on, so how about it? Okay. Good, thanks. I'll be waiting here when you're done. Finished. Thank you very much. Please come again. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Tears. Oh, really? Jeez. And what was it? A protein drink set? That jerk. I'm gonna do so much more business than him. His head'll spin. Thanks, bud. I'm motivated now. Take this. It's not much. Hey, is that a member's card I see shining in your hot little hand? Please come in. Like I need to go inside to complete my disguise. Sure. Good excuse. See ya. Ooh, I mean, sir. Hurry. Please, choose a room. Oh, she said. And again, they all up. Room. Around. peek. Winds calm now. The curse of the resurrected Satan. A beloved queen does not awaken. The time is ripe. A legend has been passed on throughout generations. Welcome soon. Have a luncheon with President Shinra. You tell him. I can't tell. Oh, what? A legend has been passed on through generations. Disgusting. They sought the promised land. It happens every time. One with blue eyes. A great white sword on his back. All this wage from Midgard just for this? But you're just holding the lights. I gotta wear this heavy armor. Will not lead us to the promised land. I know, but it's all part of the job. Oh yeah, did you hear the president's wife found out a little hobby of his? I didn't know that. Man, looks like he's done. Man, I'm glad. Peace, Mr. President. I mean, Your Majesty. I'm sorry, please remove the ancient curse. Let's see, room gets, the group room gets me something, I'm sure it's this room that gets me something better. Can't remember what you get from each. What's up? Assassin's Creed scrap. Sounds okay. Yeah, I'll take this one. I'll take this room. Alright, now, what we have to do is enter the room. You're not going to have a change of heart, are you? Make me repeat myself. Oh, don't be angry with me. Jeez, this one's probably the violent type. Path of Exile and scrap. Alright, please. I think they're the same, aren't they? No, they get different items for each one. You? What are you doing in a place like this? That's what I wanted to ask you. Would you be fooling around here? Think problems go away just thinking about them? Oh no. Help, someone hurry. Can't change anything just by sitting back and looking at it. What are you saying? Started moving. What has? Wake up! Rub, 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 rub. Pump, pound, pump, pound, pump, pound. Quick, quick, squish, quick. Oh, ow! Health HP and MP is restored. Wake up! Wake up! Whew, I'm so relieved. Bobby, I heard you collapsed. No, no, no. Don't get so uptight. Huh? They say youth is so long, it's so short. Give this next one your best shot. Thumbs up. Bye, Bobby. Thank you, bye. Suddenly started having a lot of coughing there. Hopefully this will make it all alright. Okay. Oh, I just can't seem to lose weight. No, you can't come in here. Yeah, pervert. Yeah, don't. If I were to dress up like a woman, then I've got to be prepared carefully. I should be able to put makeup on here. Have them make me up. A favour to ask you, can you put makeup on me too? Paste, 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 paste. Oh my. I don't believe he ever actually washes the makeup off. He probably just like rubs it thing. Sir, it's almost closing time, so please remember any personal belongings. Hey, Cloud. Creeps. Here, thanks for the flower and 1 gil. I'll treasure this. I'm gonna dry it and keep it for good luck. Wasn't pretty flowers from Eric. 500 gil. A little expensive. Well, at least I got a name. I asked Eric for a date, and she said not even if I paid her 1 million gil. A flower costs 300 gil too. She's a good businesswoman. Ah, I didn't get an item. Did I miss the item? Did I miss the item, guys? Did I miss the item? Someone confirm. Did I miss the item? Don't go in there, it's just gonna shoot me. Jesus, are you the father of the girl at the clothing store? I own the clothes shop, but I ain't your father. I didn't say that. Make me some clothes. I don't make men's clothes. I don't feel like making anything right now. Now, you wait over there for a second. I'll try and talk to him. Let me go over there and have something to drink. You know, mister, he always said that just once he'd like to dress up like a girl. So that's why I wanted a cute dress for him. What? A tough looking guy like that? So how about it? Will you make him one? Be interested. I was getting a little bored just making regular clothes. Then you'll do it for us? Yeah, alright. What kind of dress do you want? Something that feels soft. That shimmers. Yeah, I got the friend that has the same taste as him. I'll go talk to him. We're in the club. Drive with us. Oh dear, I can't wait again. Oh dear, I can't wait again. What's in rhythm? Do my best, bro. How's this? I don't need to be here. If everything went well, he's been making the dress ever since he came back. What are we gonna do? Push. Oh, you're here. It's ready. Go try on. How do you put this on? Oh, what are you doing? Still not right. A wig, that's what you need. I thought you might, so I talked to my friend about getting one. You know the gym? You've got a lot of people there like you. Go and talk to them. Like you? Eric, what did you tell him? Does it matter? Anyhow, we've got a pretty dress. Are you the one who wants to be cute? You? Right. And about the wig. Yeah, but I heard. It'll cost you. Big bro, the only way you're gonna get cuter is if you can be big bro. That's right. You gotta compete with us. You're right, let's do squats. Alright, we'll beat you out of this gym. Are you... the beautiful bro? The beautiful bro? What? You didn't know? I was running around here saying big bro this and big bro that? Mind that, come over here. Now I'll explain the rules. From the ready position, press the switch button to get to squat. Press cancel to get up and OK to go back to the ready position. Switch, cancel, OK, in that order. Got it. Runs in progress, little. You had 20 squats. He had 17 squats and you had 21 squats. You're already something. Okay, I'm a man of my word. Here you are. Blonde wig. I'm so mad, I'm so mad, I'm so mad. Shut up, don't cry just because you lost. Oh, bros, fist of steel, cut to the bone. All this stuff belongs to the owner of the new weapon shop. He keeps picking up things up and saving them. Oh, you mean the owner who has a tank in his shop? Ah, when you look at it, it's just trash. Okay, not yet. I don't wanna miss a thing. Figure all set. Now try it on and see how it fits. Like you got it, so try it on for size. Are you getting ready to change? Guys, Ken, for example, can you remember anything? I'm going to give you just a moment. I'm going to actually go for a quick bio. I will be right back. I'm going to like do all of the mutings and things. I'm going to be right back, you guys. Let me know if I've missed anything. And we are back. Oh, hi. I think I'm ready. No one said anything in chat, so let's go. The digestive thing. Not bad. There's maybe a new business for me. Yeah, you're right. Should we try it? Thanks for showing us something new. My father's got his motivation back now, so the dress is on the house. Walk more nicely like this, Miss Cloud. What do you mean, nicely? Oh, you're so cute, Miss Cloud. I want one. Do you have one that'll look good on me too? How's this? How about that one? Oh, what are you talking about? This one's so much better. No, this one. What are you saying? This one. I want this one. Huh? I'm gonna go change. No peeking. How do I look? Oh, you're no fun. What, are you ladies gonna eat too? Yow, hey princess. Hi, I'm Johnny, nice to meet you. Young girl, soft skin, okay, I'm refreshed now. Pretty hard, you work out? It's funny, hard to spike your hairstyle. Kinda familiar. Yeah, I only talk to the pretty ones. You're the one, you're just great. Creeps. Oh, hi, Jess. Yeah, we're at that part of the game. Hey, pretty lady. Let me tell you about a good job. You go to the dance place, you make a small fortune. Please stop by. Please. I'm sorry we're sold out and I've got nothing for you. I haven't played this game literally over a decade. Yeah, I know how you feel. It's been a long time for me too. Pretty good. Join the club. Train with us. I don't think they need to go in there or there. Let's go. Oh, hang a minute. Isn't Turtles Paradise number 2 in the inn somewhere? Am I right? Is it, clarification, anyone? Can't remember where it would be. Didn't see it though. Or is in an inn though? Really hope you guys shout out if I missed that. Damn, your friend's hot too. Come in, come in. Two ladies coming through. Hey, ladies. Now I'll go and let the Don know you're here. Wait and don't wander around. Alright, so fine. Now's our chance. Let's find Tifa. Dum, dum, dum. I had to check. Number 2 is in the Shinra building. Yeah, no, Sector 5 I already got. I knew that one. Tifa? Nice to meet you. I'm Aerith. Cloud's told me a lot about you. And you are? Hey, you're the one with Cloud in the park. Right, with Cloud. Oh. Don't worry, we just met, it's nothing. What do you mean, don't worry? About what? No, don't misunderstand. Cloud and I grew up together, nothing more. Poor Cloud, having to stand here and listen to both of us call him nothing. Right, Cloud? 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 Why are you all dressed up like that? What are you doing here? Tifa is best girl dress. We're going for Tifa. I've already told her that. I've already told Aerith that Tifa's the one. Never mind. What happened to you after the fall? Are you hurt? Slow down. Let me answer. I'm dressed like this because there was no other way to get in here. I'm alright. Aerith helped me out. Oh, Aerith did. Exactly, Aerith is Zax, so she can stop confusing this poor confused boy with his mind twist friend. Hey likes the villain, welcome in. Tifa, explain what you're doing in a place like this. Yeah, I'll just plug my ears. Gonna have a little run around. I'm glad you're okay. Thanks. What happened? When we got back from the Sector 5 reactor, we saw a weird man. Barret caught him and squeezed some information out of him. That's when the Don's name popped up. Right, Don Corneo. Barret told me to leave the lech alone, but something's been bothering me. I see. So you wanted the story straight from Corneo's mouth. Well, I made it here, but now I'm stuck. Corneo is looking for a bride. Every day he gets 3 girls, chooses one of them, and then... well... Anyway, I have to be the girl for tonight. Sorry, but I overheard. Oh, yeah, Plutonium, sure, tell me about it. I actually stopped helping with the unofficial remake of the old Final Fantasy VII because of the talk of the remake. And I'm starting to suspect that it was deliberately put that way because the unofficial remake was getting a lot of attention. But it should be certain. It should be released very soon. And then I'll immediately be hacking it for PC. Or someone will. If you know the 3 girls, there's no problem, right? I guess so, but we have 2 here, right? No, Aerith, I can't involve you. Oh, so it's alright for Tifa to be in danger? No, I don't want Tifa in danger. Is it alright? I grew up in the slums, I'm used to danger. Do you trust me? Yes, thanks, Ms. Aerith. Didn't sort of the same thing happen with the fan-made Chrono Trigger sequel? Stories. There's stories everywhere. Call me Aerith. Hey! It's time, ladies. The dawn's waiting. Told you not to wander around. I tell you, women nowadays. Aerith is used to that thug laugh. I guess I don't need to ask, but the other girl is me, right? You're right. You didn't need to ask. Don's waiting in his room. Alright, ladies. Line up in front of the Don.
Good, splendid. Now let's see, which girl should I choose? This one? Or this one? Woohoo! I've made up my mind. My choice for tonight is this healthy-looking girl.
Well, wait a sec. I mean, please wait a moment. Please wait a moment.
Woohoo! I love chickies who play hard to get. Yowza! You can have the rest. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Shall we go, my pretty?
Doom, doom, doom.
Now we're finally alone. All right, pussycat, come to daddy. Oh. Woohoo! Don't be shy, we're all alone now. You're so cute, I never got tired of looking at you. Do you like me too? You don't like me? There's someone else, isn't there?
I always struggle with this one. Yes, his name's Barret.
No way! Barret, that sounds familiar.
You know, he's one of the ones you were trying to find out about. You know, Avalanche.
Oh yeah, in Sector 7, the slums. And how do you know that? A man! You tricked me! Somebody get in here now!
Unfortunately, no one will be coming to help.
You're the ones from before. What the hell's going on?
Oh, plutonium, sure. Shut up. We're asking the questions now. Why did your assistants find out? Talk, if you don't tell us. I'll chop it off.
No, not that. I'll talk. I'll tell you everything.
So talk.
I made him find out where the man with the gun arm was, but that was what I was ordered to do.
By whom?
No, if I told you that, I'd be killed. Talk.
Talk, if you don't tell us. I'll rip it off.
Well, it was Heidegger of Shinra. Heidegger, the head of the Peace Preservation.
The head of Peace Preservation? What did you say, the Shinra? What are they up to? Talk! If you don't tell us, I'll smash it. Before Smash It had different connotations. If you don't tell us, I'll smash it. Oh, well, that actually sounds quite pleasant.
You're serious, aren't you? Oh boy. I'm not fooling around here either, you know. Shinra's trying to crush a small rebel group called Avalanche and want to infiltrate the hideout. Then they're trying, really gonna crush them, like, literally, by breaking the supports holding the plate above them.
Break the supports?
You know what's gonna happen? The plate will go ping! And everything's gonna go BAM! I heard the hideout's in the Sector 7 slums. I'm just glad it's not here in Sector 6.
They're gonna wipe out the Sector 7 slums? Crab, will you come with me to Sector 7? Of course, Tifa.
Just a second.
Shut up.
No, wait, it'll only take 1 second. Why'd you think a scum like me babbled on about the truth?
Because I'm clueless.
Close, but no cigar.
Oh, squeaky chair syndrome. Hang a minute, why is it squeaky? Get... Okay. President Shinra, how are the preparations going?
Smoothly, very smoothly. I assigned the Turks to this.
President, are we really going to do this? Simply destroy a group with only a few members? What's the problem, Reeve? You want to out? No. But as head of Urban Development Department, I have been involved in the building and running of Midgard. That's why.
Reeve, you flush your personal problems with the rest of your crap.
The mayor's against this anyway.
Mayor? He just sits in his building all day feeding his face. You still call that a mayor? Now, if you'll excuse me, sir.
You're tired. Why don't you take a couple of days off and go somewhere? I think it's very similar. There's a couple of like small bug changes. We'll destroy Sector 7 and report that Avalanche did it. Then we'll send in the rescue operation, care of Shinra Inc. No, it was exactly the same. Exactly the same. This is perfect. Up you go. This is terrible. Well, the worst is over. Don't speak so fast. Maybe not. Yeah. Don't have anything for sadness yet. don't ask Cloud where he hid his sword. Nice. It's too late, Marlene, Barret, the people of the slums. Don't give up, they'd never give up hope. It's not easy to destroy the pillar, right? Yeah, you're right, we still have time. Yeah, we're all the same. So that's fine. Okay, let's do this. If I'd have thought ahead, I would have done that before that, ready for the boss. But I forgot. So we are all punching things. Really? Do I start curing? No, let's see if we can get away with it. Man, I remember hating Materia System back in the day. Then 8 came out, I realised the draw junctioning thing was way worse. I loved the Materia. I always loved the Materia. I think it kind of sucked a little that you couldn't, like, in battle change things around, but it also makes a lot of sense why you can't change things around in battle, you know? Tifa, you dirty thief. Am I gonna set Tifa back like that? Make her the thief? Yeah. Let's jump down. I never liked 8 exactly for that reason. I am indifferent about the 10 onwards node system. I've just never really known what to think about it. What can we steal from these guys? The Magicite in 6, which is kind of the precursor to this anyway. Yeah. What did I steal? I missed it. Couldn't steal anything. Grr. One more. Chalk one up for Tifa. Can't wait till I get some all materia, like individual curing. Honestly, a meh. Still couldn't steal anything? He's not going to be alive anymore. Chalk one up to Aerith. Can we just not talk about 8? I like to think that the count goes 1 to 7 and ends at 9. That's the thing. It really is just one of them systems that's so precious to so many of us that it's just difficult, you know? Do I stay here and level up on these guys a bit? This isn't a great place to level up. Not for quick kills. These guys are actually quite hard to kill. I'll just try to remember if they... This is where I normally level up. Because in this area, the ghosts give you Fury. And Fury makes you level up your limit breaks much faster. If we can just get past the trains that are all lit up, should be able to get out of here. I believe it was Cloud. And Cloud again. Like, it's 100% down as a negative condition, getting the, You know what, I might change this as well. I'm gonna be a rebel. I'm gonna do it. Hate me. You know you want to. Hate me. I think the horsey boy has a weapon that Aerith can steal. That's very possible. Oh, the horsey boy, that's either here or outside. Much red. Very on brand. Hates for red. Damn, son. I'm sure one of these has Aether as well, which is the other reason that I like to... Yes, because Aether sells for, like, the most of all the items. Later on in the game, for some reason, there was always... Unless they fixed it in this version, Aether used to sell for 2,500 when Turbo Aethers sold for 1 gil later on in the game. So hang on a minute, that was definitely one for Cloud, definitely one for Aerith. I'm not sure who killed the second. You know what I could totally do? I could make it grey to go with the background. No, we're just getting extra now. Just remind me I need to upload the victory jingle so I can use it in Mesame. Kent was in here earlier. He was saying that he had not done things. Boom, first time. Oh, it's the voicey lady? Hi, Miss DM lady. That is Professor Jess to you there, Drake. Professor Jess. Boom, Blade Beam gained. So we are now on level 2. Which means... let's just set Cloud back a little bit. And what we'll do is we'll take the cover off of him because I don't really want to be grinding his level 2 up just yet. I'd rather start grinding Tifa up kill wise. And we'll do that, you know. Do that way. That's my thoughts. Damn it, I could have sworn that was a thing. I'm sure there was a reason you could come up here. No, maybe I'm crazy. I don't mind though. Grinding this area is cool. Tifa. Don't slap the one I'm hitting. Stole the ether. You're on Kieran duty. Doesn't help that she's currently sad. Oh, that's not cool. It kind of is, because she's now got a limit, but...
Looks like we got a new friend!
Oh, hi! Thanks for the raid, Flux Point. Welcome in. We're just settling down with a little bit of Final Fantasy VII, because today all our players are sick. They're all sick and injured and unable to attend, so today... I just, Alice has been sick, a couple of the other players are not feeling very well either, so, yeah, we're just taking a nice, easy one. Tell Tifa nice encouraging things to cheer her up. Yeah, I wish I could, unless the echo screen is that one that makes people happy? No, I'm sure it's just hyper, it's just hyper. One of them gets hyper as well, you can still hyper from one of them, I just need to remember which one it is. Might be the little things. Let's see if we can grind up some little things. Ding, 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 ding. Mwahaha. Stole the striking staff. There we go.
Aerith love forever.
Oops. Ooh, that could have gone a lot worse. You still up? Okay. Might make it a little bit darker, actually. Of course. That was Aerith. Damn. That's the way. Bum 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 bum. Money first. Heal yourself, lady. Stole the ether. Nibbles on cookies? I've got a feeling that this doesn't give me hyper. Stole Ghost Hand. That's not it. Another one for Tifa. That's another one for Tifa. Might be another one for Tifa. It is. There's another one for Tifa. So, just looking up here. That to get, that was it. I know one of the enemies. Sure, one of the enemies gives you something that makes you a ragey boy. Womp 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 womp. Aerith. Tifa. I am taking notes of how many kills they're getting. I only counted 20 before Cloud got Blade Beam, but I definitely hadn't been counting properly, if that makes sense. I might make that a little bit darker. The red's nice, but it's not that nice, you know. See if we can cure the sadness this way. I'm not sure if I stole the Aether or not. If it says nothing to steal, then we'll know. Ah, damn it, it doesn't cure the sadness. Nothing to steal. Down you go. That's a Tifa one. That's a Tifa one. That's another Tifa one. Like Tifa's gonna get that water kick real soon. I'm trying to remember which creature it is that gives the hyper status. I might be getting it entirely wrong, you know. I could be entirely wrong. I wonder, it might have been them little creatures from further down, you know? I've got a feeling there was a reason why I specifically stayed down there, and I've got a feeling it was the little bug creatures that I was fighting earlier. I haven't seen any of them since I've come up this way with the ghosts. Hello. Another one's Tifa. Another one's Tifa. And one to Aerith. Level up, got excited. I thought we might have got a thing there. I've got a feeling it was the little bug things from down here. Let's go and fight a little bug thing. Oh hell, if you're here, I'll take another one. They'll wake up. There we go. Oh, she's silenced. Another one for Tifa. I'm sure there were little things that give rage somewhere around here. Oh, you have to steal it, or... Let's try stealing from them this time. Try hitting the other one. Oh, just a potion. That's not it. Tifa. Aerith. Aerith again. Sure, it was something that makes me go hyper. But I can't remember what it was. Chase cookies with a class, Drake, you legend. Oh, there's zombie things down here as well. Oh, okay. Another one for Aerith. Give me the Aethers. Tifa. I'll leave it. There we go. Tifa again. Beautiful. I make good sugar cookies. I don't know why you would tell me that. Kind of mean. You know? That's not the right way. I want to go back to the top. Swan, I remember... Okay, I remember now. I used to grind here because of the Aethers, not because of the hyper. Can't remember where I used to get the hyper from. Someone used to be able to give you the hyper condition. I remember coming here with the hyper condition, definitely. Definitely remember that. The Scrat like sugar cookies? I don't actually know what a sugar cookie is. I mean, is that a biscuit? Aerith ain't messing around today. Tifa. And Aerith. It's confusing with cross-pond terminology. Yeah, we've got all sorts of different names for biscuits, like In England, a cookie is a very specific type of biscuit. Okay, it's not like all cookies are biscuits, but not all biscuits are cookies. Does that make sense? That's where we're at. Oh, it's only one. But Tifa's killed it. Yep, you said the words real good, not. Cloud L2 1 off. I believe he needs to do it 8 times. Scott, please understand I worked 18 hours Monday, came home for 4 hours, then went back in for another 8-hour shift. Maybe time my brain isn't working well. Okay, I'll give you special dispensation. This time. Only because I'm a cool guy, okay? I do remember literally just grinding this area for so long because of the hypers. No, the ethers. I think it was more the ethers. Because ethers sell for lots later on. You know? Out there. Whoops. Thank God that didn't kill it. Nothing to steal, I already stole it. Okay, kill it. Oops. Whoops. Make that money. I mean, it's really not necessary, but we can easily get the 99999 Gil achievement. And the Gil hack is one very easy way to do it. It's not really a hack, it's just taking advantage of the fact that they're badly priced items. There's one for Tifa. Oh, I didn't catch you caught the last one. Oh well, it'll be close. I think 10,000 gold or 30 kills for Tifa and Aerith would be a good marker. Oh, we could also build up limits ready for the big fight on the pillar, actually. That'd be a good idea. Yeah, let's start doing that. I'll start changing the cover material around. Once we start filling up limit breaks, I'll change the cover material around. Oh, boy. Oh, Aerith got a kill there, whoops. You gonna kill it, Sita? Yeah. Go leave it, there we go. Open fire. All phases. There we go. Would be nice to actually get them to level 2 though, because the level 2 limit breaks are so much better. Like, I think it's Aerith's one where she automatically gives everyone in the party a limit break. That's, you know, that's so OP. Heal yourself. You heal Cloud. Each get 1 punch. Got the ether, nailed it. 1 kill for Aerith. Put them both on 20 since I started counting. Tifa is the original, like, martial artist of the group, you know? Like, that much is true. Stole ether. Oh, Tifa, you couldn't finish it off though. Aerith good, damn. Let's go do something. I literally just thought of a thing I was gonna do. It's gone. Did you ever play Legend of Dragoon? I did not, actually. Can you give me a brief synopsis? Still striking stuff straight up. Fine. Chances are slim that he's gonna kill it. Yeah, look at him way back there. He's just chiming in. Tifa. I mean, it would be cool to get them all up on limit 2 levels, but it's slow going, you know, unless we focus one at a time and stop stealing. Aerith's not messing about today. She has got that massive, like, striking staff weapon though, so... JRPG stones that transform people when in heightened emotional states. Evil Emperor, Big Dragons, Evil Die. The combo system was actually about timing things, right? Oh, okay, that sounds a lot like Lost Odyssey, like having to click things at the right time, that sort of thing. Don't let it disrespect you that way. Kind of, but it's a fire hit combo. You actually need to do all 5 hits or it will stop partway through. Oh, really? That's cool. Tifa gets a kill. She was going to because she was doing a lot more damage. Tifa gets a kill. And Aerith gets a kill. Like, they are leveling up fairly consistently together, them two. I am actually going to darken down the red a little bit. It's a little... just a little too red. So... Morning. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're doing. Where are all the fights? There we go. How long have you been awake? I woke up yesterday around 4 PM. It's currently 6:30. So, coming up for about 14 hours. Not terrible. Not terrible at all. You have to remember, Pale Lord, I'm on EST time right now, so I'm actually sleeping during the day. Oh, hi, Travis! Welcome in! I wanted to go to bed, but you just destroyed that. Yeah, sorry. I now run on EST time, so I'm doing a little extra today because I'm playing one of my favorite games, and like, normally what I do, normally we finish at about 6 AM. And, yeah, normally we finish around 6 AM, and I usually do something like I play a little bit of World of Warcraft or a little bit of Overwatch or something. Just anything, just to get my mind out of D&D and like just chilling out. But this is just as good, you know? Gotta be on the weirdest schedule because time zones are dumb. You can say that again. One for Aerith. He conquered the game, he did everything but beat 2 of the weapons. Sounds to me like he was missing... Well, the easiest way to do it is Tetra Magic and Knights of the Round. Knights of the Round? Yeah. Pair it with Tetra Magic and you can take out Emerald without even using the underwater materia. Sorry to hear that, Pale Lord. I'm trying to figure out what the second weapon he would have struggled would have been with. Have you beaten all 4? Yeah. I did the no Tetra Magic, no Knights of the Round challenge on Emerald. Took a lot of leveling. Max levels all across the board. Tetra Elementals where possible. I love this game too much. Oh, Tifa's mean in business again. Missy a waste of time as I expected. Oh, no, think on the positive side, Pearl Lord. That application might go somewhere, you know? I mean, that might be the one. You never know. Or is it, like... I used to really annoy the occasional person because I'd apply for jobs that I wasn't really interested in. Final Fantasy VI is my favourite, but this is a close second. That I will accept, you know? A lot of people really have a lot of love for 6. This is my favourite. By a long way. Probably not more for any reason than growing up with it as well. Like, you know, being there when the mighty Mega Drive and the mighty SNES was crumbled from its... That'll be a second Blade Beam for Cloud. Damn it, I was supposed to save that, wasn't I? I wasn't supposed to use it. Whoops. Whoops. 4 was my first serious foray into roleplay, so the nostalgia was potent. Problem right now is falling on the social sector twice hard and no idea what to do or what I want to do. I understand. I understand. Pre-order the Black Ice demo disc. Yeah. I was actually, when the PlayStation came out, how old was I? I was like 7 or 8. So when the PlayStation came out, and it was my brother's SNES, my brother's PlayStation. When the PlayStation came out, my brother had bought one as soon as it was released. And he moved away to uni, and I didn't get it. And then that Christmas, I got a PlayStation 1 all of my own. Not including this game, but this was the first game I bought. Damn, Aerith, would you calm down? People are getting hurt. Good time, yeah. Well, educated natural training has specific job. Without training, you don't fall into terrorist encounters as an uneducated worker. Ah, yeah. I've been in that situation before. It's a nightmare when you just seem to be fighting against the system all the time, yeah? Right, Tifa has a limit. We'll leave Tifa on her limit. We'll start moving on from there, I think. Another one for Aerith. Damn, Aerith. Girl. I forgot it's Aerith in the EU. It was Aeris on the PlayStation release, but it was a mistype, you know? It was always a mistype, so... Yeah. I'm sorry, Pale Lord. I really hope things get better for you, but it'd be a real pain. It's difficult translating from a language that doesn't have certain sounds, you know, like S and TH. I'm trying to remember which one it is. I know R's one that doesn't occur very often. They often don't end on letters either, so it probably would have originally been like Erisu or something like that. No TH, yeah, I thought so. I say these things, but like, often I don't have a clue. Okay. Hit me. Not me. I'd love to get into a creative solution sector, but I wouldn't know where or how. Yeah, you shouldn't let that stop you though, you know? You know, it's always difficult. I don't think this guy's actually the best for leveling Cloud's limit. At the same time, I'm not going to be using a limit break. I will start hitting him though. And those are small fry increases, you know. Thank you, Cloud. Yeah. I could see that. I mean, have you got like a professional to look over your CV or something? Quite often, like, just like the way things are worded can really make a big difference, you know? Not that I'm trying to teach you how to suck eggs or anything. I'm compelled to try and help, sorry. Well, at least you have the moral high ground. Just kind of whining this morning, sorry for being a downer. Oh no! You know, this is a safe space, dude. You can come in here and you can talk about that stuff, you know? This is indeed deliberately a space for people to be able to come and talk. You know? See you tonight. See you tonight. Have a good day. I hope things go well for you. Truly. Okay, come on. We just need one mob of something that's not the big guy. That'll do. That'll work. I think that was Stoleva. Stoleva. That's more like it. Come on, keep on hitting me. Oh, hang on, I need to start hitting something. Whoops. Whoops, there it is. Okay, so, if we're going to be using magic, it's going to be Cloud and, not you, it's going to be you. Okay, they're resistant to that. Of course they are. You're stacking up ethers because they're expensive? Yep, later in the game they're worth 2,500 gold. I don't know why. They do still look very nice, I agree. Oh, that's one for Aerith. That's two for Aerith. Perfect. Her mana's a little low, but not terrible. Okay. Before we carry on too far... Loud magic. Just yourself should be fine. I heard a rumor that the plate was gonna fall, crushing this station. I've worked at it so many years, but I just can't bear to leave here. Oh, he's dead. We made it! The pillar's standing! We made it! The pillar's standing! Wait, you hear something above us? Gunfire? You know, Cuppa Joe, I've actually got some stuff on my PC to mod that and make the models really nice, but I didn't just for the vanilla feel. But I could do another run through at some point, maybe if I try and do a specific challenge or something. Or maybe a speed run or something in the future. We could totally do that, you know? Wedge, you alright? Cloud. You remembered my name. Barrett's up top. Help him. Cloud, I'm sorry I wasn't any help. Jess, I was actually part of the mod community that was making the remake of this game. Let's come out for just a second. Whoop! Because I love showing this off whenever I can. I was working on this scene. That's probably the best picture of it. Copy, link, copy, image, copy, open image in new tab. Still opens up on PhotoBucket, of course it does. But yeah, that's I was making the HD render of that scene. I was basing it on a Chevy pickup truck rather than the type of. I figured the original in Crisis Core they changed that truck. If you recognize the scene, hang on, there's another picture in there that that shows this. It was from when I was really starting to work on it. Yeah, there we go. Copy image address. Yeah, PhotoBucket. This was years back, but if you know the scene, you'll see it there. I felt like the original truck in the original game was a lot more like a Chevy pickup truck than what they did in Crisis Core, you know? So I was working on that scene there. I was just gonna have a rolling scene in the background, which you can see. We weren't going to change that because the graphics on that were pretty good, you know? There's no need to change that. We were just going to change all the models. So we were just changing all the models, and there's a lot of mods for this game that you can get, and I recommend them. They're pretty good. Jess, I've just seen Juro. I didn't realize how pretty he was. Want. I'm not gonna listen to this on stream, but looks like Crafting Muse, who's on our Thursday shows. If you guys see Thursday shows, isn't he beautiful, Jess? You just make hot NPCs all the time. I actually hit 5k something. Meh. Anyway, let's get back to it. I'm going up. Aerith, you look after Wedge. Do me a favour, Aerith. I have a bar called Seventh Heaven in this neighbourhood. There's a little girl named Marlene in there. Don't worry, I'll put her somewhere safe. It's dangerous here. Everybody get away from the pillar, quickly. Everyone get out of Sector 7. Please post your link, Jess, please. And they all just scatter. Cloud, you gotta get... Cloud, you gotta go now. Or Barrett's... Yeah, alright. There's them and them. This was supposed to be my last job. Do something. I never thought this would ever happen to me. Great, I'm quitting tomorrow. If you survived, my friend. Oh, my strange and wonderful little place. Scrap struggles with stairs. Cloud, you don't care what happens to the planet. You're wounded. Thanks, Cloud. Don't worry about me. Barrett's fighting up there. Go help him. What I would give for all materia right now. Stole a potion of all things. It's one for Tifa. That was close. God, I'm glad we could talk with you one last time. Don't say last. That's alright. Because of our actions, many people died. This is probably our punishment.
Tifa, Cloud, you came. Be careful, they're attacking from the helicopter.
Better equip ourselves before they attack in full force. Damn it. Should have taken it off before I got rid of her. Nah. Oh well. Oh, they've already taken the Aerith stuff off. Fine. That works. In fact, that's easier.
It's Mr. T. I mean, Barrett. B.A. Baracus checking in. I ain't getting on no plane.
Here they come.
Braka, 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 braka.
You're too late. Once I push this button. Bong. That's all, folks. Mission's accomplished. We have to disarm it. Cloud, Barrett, please. I can't have you do that. No one get in the way of Reno and the Turks. I should have set Tifa forward. Oh, no way. I know there's a way to... There we go. Well, that's annoying. Nothing to steal. Okay. Rude. Jess, do you have any Reno art? I bet you do, don't you? Guy's the worst. Or FAEA or EFA. Excuse me.
Damn, it's a time bomb.
Glad I don't know how to stop this. Try it. It's not a normal time bomb. That's right. You'll have a hard time disarming that one. It blows the second some stupid jerk touches it. Please stop it. Only a Shinra executive can set up or disarm the emergency plate release system.
Shut your hole.
I wouldn't try that. You might make me injure our special guest. Aerith! Oh, you know each other? How nice. You could see each other one last time. You should thank me. What are you going to do with Aerith? I haven't decided. Our orders were to find and catch the last remaining ancient. It's taken us a long time. Now I can finally report this to the President. Tifa, don't worry. She's all right. Aerith! Hurry, get out! Well, it should be starting right about now. Think you can escape in time? One of the things that we couldn't change, though, interestingly, when we were doing the mod thing, is we couldn't change the chibi paths. So the accessible places that you can go. Once that plate starts coming down, it'll be too late. We gotta hurry.
Yo, we can use this wire to get out.
There was a mod as well where someone tried to replace these movies, tried to replace the chibis with real models. That was an interesting one. They didn't really work too well because you had to stick with the chibi movements, but you know, it was a nice little project. It made things a bit more fluid if you were using the different models for your characters as well. There you are. I was looking for you earlier. The upcoming remake is why I'm not working on the unofficial remake anymore.
Marlene! 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 Biggs! Wedge! Jesse! God damn it! Damn it! Damn it all! What the hell's it all for? Ah!
Hey, Barret. Barret.
Ah!
Hey. Barret, stop. Please stop, Barret.
Ah! God damn. Marlene.
Barret. Marlene is... I think Marlene is safe.
Huh?
Thank you, Babas. Right before they took Aerith, she said, "Don't worry, she's alright." She was probably talking about Marlene.
Really?
But
Biggs. Wedge. Jesse.
all three of them were in the pillar.
Think I don't know that? We all of us fought together. I don't want to think of them as dead.
And the other people in Sector 7.
This is all screwed up. They destroyed an entire village just to get to us. They killed so many people.
Are you saying it's our fault? Because Avalanche was here? Innocent people lost their lives because of us?
No, Tifa. That ain't it. Hell no. It ain't us. It's the damn Shinra. There'll be nobody but the Shinra. They're evil and destroying our planet just to build their power and line their damn pockets with gold. We don't get rid of them, they're gonna kill this planet. Our fight ain't never gonna be over until we get rid of them.
I don't know.
What? You don't know? You don't believe me?
It's not that. I'm not sure about me. My feelings.
What about you? Yo! Where does he think he's going?
Oh, Aerith.
Oh yeah, that girl. What's up with her?
I don't really know, but she's the one I left Marlene with.
Damn, Marlene! Tifa, there ain't no turning back now.
And the first thing we do...
Damn it. God damn it. That materia so bad.
I happen to know there's a fantastic place to level grind your limit breaks. Is this the one that gives you rage? No, it's the things up in things up in Thingy that give you the rage, isn't it? I'm thinking of somewhere completely different. I used to level grind near Nanaki's village. Because there were things up there that would cause people to rage. That's what I was misremembering. I used to level grind there because there were things there that used to give you rage. And
Looks like we got a new friend!
oh hey Ishman, thanks for the host. That's it. Hit me. Keep on hitting me. That's what I remember. That's how you get your limit breaks up real quick in this area. Just let this thing walk into you a few times. Instant limits. Oh, we're not noting down our limits. 1, 2. That's 2 this round. Ishman! Welcome. Welcome! To your dorm. So we can't go back until I believe that everyone joined the
Cloud! Take me to Marlene.
You're gonna help with Eric? Yeah, but before that, there's something I want to know. What's that? It's about the ancients. I'm doing fantastic, thank you, Ishman. In my veins courses the blood of ancients. I am the one rightful heir. I am one of the rightful heirs to this planet. Sephiroth? Are you alright?
Pull it together, man.
Okay, so let's start ordering people around. You and you need to go forward. Barrett needs to hit things, I believe. Let's just double check that. Tifa needs to hit things. Cloud needs to use Blade Beam a few times. And Barrett needs to hit things. Basically, we all need to hit things. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, a potion of all things. I believe that was Barrett getting 2 kills. Three kills, probably. Yep. Do a little bit of level grinding here, just a little bit, and we'll catch up on chat as well. How are we doing? Babas, welcome in. Ishman, welcome in. Lovely to see you. I'm hoping that, you know... Ooh. One was okay, it just doesn't do that much damage. I'm plugging my headphones, just a little quiet for me. I can turn up my, there you go, how's that? How's the music volume as well? There we go. Game sound fine, just needed to hear you better. Perfect. Well. Barrett gets a 4th. I'm just going to do a quick little bit of admin, guys. I'll do it live with you guys here. I don't mind doing that, you know. Essentially, I'm just looking quickly about getting my YouTube videos posted today. It's a new feature that I found. So that's quite exciting. Unfortunately, when I click off of the stream, it stops running everything. But, you know, can't be helped. There we go. Now I'm making nachos. I marinated chicken in lime, tequila, garlic, tagine, and pepper in the oven. I'll keep you posted. Oh, Kent. Why would you do this to us? The test kitchen kind of night with my roommate Sean, Weenies and Bill TV. How long is it until you move, dude? How long is it until you're in your own place? I'm so excited for you. Okay, so there we are, Whispers and Wardrobes. That's all good. We want to add it to the playlist Wizards and Wardrobes, Season 2. We want to schedule it to schedule as public. We're going to go with it probably tomorrow, actually. I'll probably post it. Yeah, I'm going to put them a day in advance because officially the thing does say that I should leave it a day. So I'm going to do that. Why didn't you go in the Wizards and Wardrobes playlist? Oh, because I have to press done, I guess. There we go, that's why. And then go and grab our thumbnail. So just talking you guys through it, if you don't mind. Wizards and Wardrobes, where are you? There you are. Dates, that'll be live tomorrow at 8. Can't believe you've done this. And what else we've got? We've got Scattered Ashes. Playlists, that's going to go in Scattered Ashes. Done. We're going to set it so it go schedule as public. We'll do that again tomorrow, and that will be around midday, I believe. Maybe 11:30. We'll go for 11:30. That's usually a good time to post things. Done. And then the thumbnail. I'll take you along into the background of how the streams get done. That is YouTube going up. I've put some feedback into YouTube actually. I'm a bit disappointed in their automatic tweets. There's no there's no like what's the word I'm looking for? There's no options to customize it. So, and because of that, they just come through as plain text tweets, which, you know, I like to think that every tweet I make is of a certain caliber. You know, that's why I'm trying to, I don't want to sound pompous or anything, but like I'm trying to make sure that I keep everything at a certain level of professionalism, because after all, I'm doing this as a living now. And because I can only do it as a rich text thing, not even like a thumbnail, you know, because you can set your own thumbnails in YouTube, but you can't even get it to say, oh, even if you couldn't change the text and you just had it display with a thumbnail, you know, that would look better in my timeline. Otherwise, you've got all of these. I try and always make sure there's an image or something that looks nice and interactable with, and then you just see this one little tweet. It's like, YouTube video, go and watch. You know, like literally the only way I've got views for them is when other people quote and retweet them. You know, it's the only way I've got views on those. So, that's where I am. Go quickly auto schedule a little tweet as well. Do you use Buffer or Hootsuite to schedule tweets at all? I use Hootsuite, in fact. That's what I'm on right now. But do you know what? I'm not the biggest fan of it. I enjoy what it allows me to do, but I just don't think there's enough. You know, like in their latest thing, they're not going in the right direction. Like they're moving away from the auto-scheduled stuff. And moving towards being able to customize more things, but in sort of like, for me, the wrong ways, because I want to be able to upload big images, but Hootsuite's like, oh, there's a 3 megabyte limit, which is false. There's not a 3 megabyte limit. When I tweet directly, I've done all the way up to 10 megabytes before now, you know. It's just a false rule, so I have to scale down all my images to tweet them on Hootsuite. And not only that, I also just find that, like, when I want to use a GIF or something, you know, Hootsuite's ability to view feeds was nice, but Buffer's scheduling capability is better. Is Buffer free? Because I'm really thinking about trying it out, you know? And also, I'm not really interested in the view feeds bit. I'm only really interested in the scheduling, because I'm only not looking at Twitter when I'm in bed. So, you know, I use TweetDeck. How's TweetDeck? Is it good? This is all gibberish to you. This is a little bit of like background stuff. This is some of the stuff that you guys don't see so much. Like the way that I keep my channel popping all the time, even when I'm sleeping or anything, is by queuing things up, you know, so that my channel is still bringing you great content even when I'm not around to deliver it to you, you know. So I queue up the content that's buzzing around in my brain to come to you later on. You know, it's a cool way of doing things, but you know, there's improvements that could be made, and programs like Zoom I'm a big fan of, because Zoom is listening to their community. When people say, hey, do you know what, it'd be cool to be able to play music through Zoom so that we can play games together. Not so good for streaming because copyright, and I don't tend to use Roll20 music because it works. But like Zoom listens to its community. You know, they said, hey, it'd be great to have this, and they did it. I was complaining before about having to go into the video options to go to the audio options, and you know what? They changed it so that when you click on audio options, you can do it. They listen, you know, they're making improvements and they do things, and I like people that do that. For me, YouTube and Hootsuite, I haven't found that yet, you know. It's really straightforward. The only thing I don't like is once you schedule a tweet, you can't edit it. If you need to make a change, you have to delete the scheduled one and schedule a new one. Other than that, it's great. Okay. Is that true of Buffer as well, Jess? Because like that is one thing that I probably am blind to, is how easy it is to edit tweets. Whenever I mess up a tweet on this, I can just, you know, change it. I think Buffer lets you edit, not 100% certain though. Also, Jess, just so you know, Kent was talking about you. He was going on about how much he enjoys your jamming style. It's hard not to, okay? I'm so hype. I really want Jess to come back to the show over and over and help more people learn her ways of hot NPCs. Experience. Campaign is still young. You can still break him. I shall. I'm kind of hard to get rid of once you let me in. Well, good. I've overdone this tweet so far by 150 characters. I do this often. I'll make a tweet far too long and then end up shaving it back. Shaving it back. Sounds like me. I liken myself to a tick. I think that covers it. Now let's see. Let's take out. It's like doing my dissertation again. You know, where you go back and you're like, oh, I'm 100 words over. That's not something to brag about, though. I'm literally just making a tweet about it now. Like, the safety system, it's not there as a way to try and find your lines. It's more there as a a tool in case you cross one, you know, and you can never. You can accidentally stumble across something really traumatic, you know, something that maybe even you've repressed. It happens. It happens a lot. How much are we over? Still 140. I don't mean that as a brag thing. Yeah. That's what I mean. It can be misconstrued. That's what I'm making a tweet about right now, because yesterday I made a tweet intending to point out the beauty of safety systems and how they can make you feel safe even when you come across an unexpected bad thing. And instead, it looked more like, we found his line, we broke him, ha ha ha. And that's not the aim of the game. Aim of the game is not to find lines, but to avoid them. How many credits am I over if I do that? 26. Can I get 26 out of this? If I get rid of that whole sentence, I'm now 10 up, so I can add 10. Teehee. So difficult to construct a tweet with only so many things, you know. And I need to add an image to that. What image shall I use? That would work if it wasn't clear Apple propaganda. Right, yeah, I mean, I don't have any lines of bells that I am consciously aware of. Oh, hang on, here's a version with a crown on it. We'll use that. Save image as. Stick that in there. Back to Hootsuite. Let's add an image to that. Always, always, always. I always try and add an image to every tweet, you know? I need another tweet, but I've got time until we do that. And for now, since we're streaming, relate to the matter as I drop the bomb. Got distracted by a song. I mean, last week's content was technically pretty dark, but when I do that, I avoid getting into little detail to be on the safe side. Well, I mean, that's the nice thing about the safety tools, is that you can, if no one's demonstrated a line to you, then you can feel relatively safe in touching on some lines, you know? Not touching on lines, that's the wrong way. But you can feel relatively safe touching on darker material because you don't have to worry, you know? If someone comes across an unexpected line, you can give it your all, you know? Images get views. Apparently social media sites are starting to prioritize posts with links, which is annoying. Oh, really? Another one for Tifa? One for Barrett. Well, yeah, it can be annoying, But I find most algorithms annoy me anyway. Like the you may have missed. I hate that. That's no good to me, you know? I'm only interested in what's happening now because I'm a streamer, you know? And selfish as that is, that means that I'm really only interested in my tweets being seen at the time, you know? I rarely get tweets that go into the very high numbers. Sometimes I come up with something that strikes a chord with people, which is nice, obviously. But mostly staying on top of algorithm updates is definitely a thing. Yeah. I mean, you know. I switched my Twitter back to chronological order. Ishman, how do you do that? I'm always willing to learn these things. How do you switch your Twitter to chronological order? Well, these are going to be free for Barrett. Unfortunately, it just goes that way sometimes with the initiative. It's buried in your settings. I think it's a recent update. Cool. I'll have to have a look at that later on. Already? Wow. You're gonna hit. Content and uncheck the boxes, show the best tweets first. That sounds like the sort of thing I might even have possibly done before. I can't stand the whole I can't stand the whole thing of here's what you might have missed and, you know, popular in your feed, because often it's like, hey, we're going live, because I mainly follow Twitch streamers, and if it's, hey, we're going live from 12 hours ago, guess what? Unless they're doing a 24-hour stream, they're not still alive. Same's true of me. I see people liking and retweeting my going live tweets from yesterday today. You know? Like, can't help but wonder, really. That's another blade beam for Cloud. We're on to 5. I think he only needs 3 more. Woo! Cloud wasn't messing around. I think it's 8. I think it's 8 blade beams until you get your next level. And then we'll just almost sort of like actively bench Cloud. That's another one for Barrett. Very nice. Tifa. Tifa. Do you or the missus like musicals? Yes, indeed. I've seen a couple. I don't know anything about like Jersey Boys or anything like that. I only really know like I only know The Lion King, which obviously is a massive production over here in the West End. You know, it happens all the time. But both of our favorite musicals is the Book of Mormon. I think I've seen it 3 times and Alice has seen it 5 times. And she met Trey Parker at one of the showings as well, which I'm infinitely jealous about. It's another one for Barrett. Actually, can't I hit the ones at the back for Barrett? I could distribute this so much better. Yeah, I can. Tifa gets 1. I'm gonna save the limit. Definitely saving the limit. Book of Mormon is so good. Love it. Absolutely love it. Oops. Oh gosh, I spent half the day listening to YouTube videos that says deconstructing Hamilton's score. Do you know what one of my favorite Shakespearean actors is Ian McKellen. I love his rendition of I've forgotten what it's called. The Refugees one. Okay. Oh, thanks for the head up. Well, this thing takes a punch. Love musicals. That's got to be it. That's another one for Tifa. I think I'll grind this up. I'll get them all up to 2nd tier level 2 by the time we leave. Do you guys have any new stock in? I can't remember. You could live several lives in a place like this, and it still wouldn't be enough. Well, how about some materia? I gotta make some money and get out of here. Same. It's gonna be the same as well, but the little boy upstairs might be different. I bought an item with the money I saved. My dream is to grow up and become a big-time dealer on Wall Market. I'm feeling pretty good today, so I'll let you have this. Turbo FR. Nice. Although actually worth less than the 5 gil in the cabinet. It's been a while since we saved. Let's do one just in case. Cloud, wasn't it? It's about Aerith, isn't it? Sorry, the Shinra have her. I know, they took her from here. They were here? That's what Aerith would have wanted. Why is the Shinra after Aerith? Aerith is an ancient, the sole survivor. What did you say? But aren't you her mother? Not a real mother. It must have been 15 years ago.
During the war, my husband was sent to the front, some faraway place called Wutai. One day I went to the station because I got a letter saying he was coming home on leave.
What's on that train? Feels. What's wrong with the Shinra?
My husband never came back. I wonder if something happened to him. No, I'm sure his leave was just cancelled. I went to the station every day. Then one day, you used to see this sort of thing a lot during the war. Her last words were, "Please take Aerith somewhere safe." My husband never came back. I had no child. I was lonely. So I decided to take her home with me. Aerith and I quickly became close. That child loved to talk. She used to talk to me about everything. She told me about how she escaped from some kind of research laboratory, and her mother had already returned to the planet, so she wasn't lonely. Many other things. Return to the planet? I didn't know what she meant. I asked if she meant a star in the sky. She said it was this planet. She was a mysterious child in many ways. Mom? Please don't cry. Aerith just blurted that out all of a sudden when I asked her if something had happened. Someone dear to you has just died. His spirit was coming to see you, but he's already returned to the planet. At that time, I didn't believe her. But several days later, we received a notice saying my husband died. And that was it. A lot had happened. We were happy until one day. We want you to return Aerith to us. We've been searching for her for a long time. No, never. Aerith, you're a very special child. You are of special blood. Your real mother was an ancient. At that moment, I found out she was an ancient. The ancients will lead us to a land of supreme happiness. Aerith will be able to bring happiness to all those in the slums. That's why the Shinra would like Aerith's cooperation. He's wrong. I'm not an ancient. I'm not. But Aerith, surely you hear the voices sometimes, when you're all alone? No, I don't. But I knew about her mysterious powers. She tried so hard to hide it, so I acted as though I never noticed. It's amazing how she's avoided the Shinra for all these years. The Shinra need her, so I guess they wouldn't harm her.
Goodbye now. She brought a little girl here with her. Zeng found them on their way here. She probably wasn't fast enough to get away. She decided to go to the Shinra in exchange for the little girl's safety. Marlene.
Marlene! Aerith was caught because of Marlene? I'm sorry. Marlene's my daughter. I'm really sorry.
You're her father. How in the world could you ever leave a child alone like that?
Please don't start with that. I'm always thinking about what might happen to Marlene if I... But you gotta understand something. I don't got any answers. I want to be with Marlene, but I gotta fight. Because if I don't, the planet's gonna die. So I'm gonna keep fighting. But inside, I'm always thinking of her. I just want to be with her, always. See, I'm going in circles now.
I think I know what you mean. She's upstairs asleep. Why don't you go up and see her? It's my fault. I was the one who got Aerith involved in this. Don't say that. Aerith doesn't think so.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're alright.
Daddy, don't cry. Your whiskers hurt.
Cloud! You gonna go help Aerith, right? She's done so much for me. If the Shinra are involved, I ain't staying here. I'm coming too.
Guess what? Aerith asked me lots of questions. Like, what kind of person Cloud is? I bet she likes you, Cloud.
I don't know. Rip that plaster off. So many times.
Dummy!
Sigh. She'll say the same thing as well. You're going after Aerith, right? Yeah. I'm coming with you. We're going right into Shinra headquarters. You've got to be prepared for the worst. I know. Right now, I feel I have to push myself to the limit. If I stayed here, I'd go crazy.
Sorry, but can you take care of Marlene a bit longer?
Yes, I don't mind.
This place is dangerous now. You better go somewhere else.
You're right, but promise me that you'll come back to her. Don't get yourself killed. How do we get to the Shinra build?
There ain't no train that goes up there anymore.
Well, let's go to Wall Market. Might be able to find something there. And I think on that massive fills train, everyone, that is where I'm going to wrap up today's stream. It's been fantastic having you all in chat to come along with me. I won't just leave it there. I'll see if I can find you someone online that we can go and say hello to before we go. Let's go and say hello to... Oh, would you look at that? Tia is doing some more Dungeons and Dragons. If you guys have been keeping up with Tia and Josh's little D&D thing they're doing podcast YouTube videos where they interact with the chat every 2 hours or so. So there you go. That's a cool thing. So we're gonna go across there. I think today's war cry should be nostalgia isn't what it used to be. No, thank you guys. I really enjoyed the stream today. It's fun to play something from my childhood and have you all along for the ride. Like that's why I got into streaming in the first place. It might be a business now, but this all started because I wanted to feel that community feels, you know? So let's go through. We're gonna go and give them a raid. I think you guys already know all of my things, like my social links, and I'll shout out about my Patreon and my merchandise and my sponsors anyway. And you guys should check them out. But we're gonna go in with nostalgia isn't what it used to be. Bit of a weird stream, like I say, with everyone being ill. We didn't really get into it until late, and then I carried on. And hang on a minute. Oh, no. She was saying goodnight to someone else. For a second, I thought she was saying goodnight as in I'm off to bed, but it looks like she was saying goodnight to a viewer. I hope. Let's go and pay her a Laurelania. There we go. So let's go and pay them a little raidy roo. There we go. That's cooling down now. Thank you so much for sitting and playing Final Fantasy with me, you guys. I'll do these randomly when I'm not when we don't have a stream maybe and the players can't be around to do things, then we'll do some of this, and I'll also do it maybe at the weekend sometimes when I just want to chill out. This is really just me chilling out with you guys. I'm just doing it publicly with you rather than sitting on my own playing Overwatch. So yeah, you know we're live all week. I can't wait to see you again. Tomorrow we are back. Wednesday starts off with One Shot Wonders, so we'll see you there for that. See you later, everyone. Keep evoking emotions. Bye.